Welcome everyone, I'm a rough Pebble, and today we're going to be playing Rimworld Alpha 13. Now this has been in the waiting for a very long time. I think the last version came out sometime in August, if I remember correctly, maybe even before then. So Alpha 13 brings a lot to the package, and this episode is mostly going to talk about what's new in Alpha 13 as opposed to Alpha 12, and we're going to be playing the vanilla version just to play around with it, see what we've got going on, and yeah. So again, if you want to watch the gameplay, go ahead and skip to the next episode, because we're going to be one, talking about what's new, and then two, creating our colonists and world and all that. So let's jump into it. Alpha 13 has a new mode, the permadeath mode. So you only get one save file. You only save when you quit, and it autosaves, I think. You don't really get to go back and replay anything if something goes horribly wrong. So that's exciting. Very happy to see that. I'm going to be playing that for sure. It also brings into play a lot of relationships. So colonist family and social relationship system. Social relationships with friends, rivals, family, chats, arguments, and fights. There's an opinion system, so your colonists care about dozens of memories and situations to determine their opinions of each other, so that they care, like, whatever happens, it'll have an effect on different colonists and stuff like that. So excited to see that. There's also family members, so you can see like cousins and brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. There's also marriages and divorce, fiancés, lovers. There's a little bit of sexy time going on. People might get into social fights with those they dislike. Even neutrals and enemies do this. So if they come into our colony and they don't like one of our colonists, they might get into a fight. Our colonists will bond with animals, and I think maybe animals will bond with other animals. So that adds a whole nother layer on top of the animals, which is cool. People who leave the map will, while traveling, fleeing, being kidnapped, can come back later as raiders, visitors, joiners, and there's going to be marriage ceremonies and parties, which should be interesting to see. I'm excited to play around with that. Additionally, there's going to be prison breaks, so if you have prisoners, they can try to group up. If you have multiple, they're going to try to pick locks, try to get out, seek weapons, and work as a group to escape, which is, I can't even imagine what that's going to be like. That's a whole nother layer of kind of difficulty added onto it. There's infestation, so self-reproducing, spreading underground insect hives. Insect hives are dangerous, but produce succulent insect jelly. Now I'm curious whether or not we're going to be able to go down into these hives, do stuff there, which could be cool. So we'll play around with that a little bit. Animals and predators. There's more animals, some of which will hunt people. Some animals are now predators, including colony pets. Cats catch squirrels. Whoa, that's cool. I do like that. Animals can knock corpses apart directly now, so we've actually seen that in Hardcore SK mod pack. So that's kind of transferred over to the vanilla version. Same as a few of these other features, which is really cool to see that they implement some of the stuff that the community really likes. Threat response mode, decide how colonists should auto-respond, so I really like that. So if they encounter enemies or predators or something like that, you can tell them either to flee, attack, or ignore. Economy, we've got component resources used for machinery and electronics, which is cool. Another sort of another layer of difficulty that's brought from some of the other mod packs that we've seen in some of the other mods. Same as the ground traveling caravan, trade caravans from other factions, so that's something that's been talked about a lot, and we've seen in a lot of these mod packs, but hasn't really been implemented in vanilla until recently. Deeper research tree with more low-tech options and more things to research, so something more similar, in my opinion, to what we saw in the Ultimate Overhaul mod pack, so that's really cool. We've got new fueled buildings such as stoves and generators, also something from the mod packs. Various new lower and higher tech production buildings. Yep, same. 2 research tables, simple and high tech. High tech is required for some projects. So that's also something we've seen in some of the mod packs, which is cool. Which means you don't need energy for some of the simple ones and then probably need power for the high tech ones. For miscellaneous, we've got new exotic infections like gutworm, mechanite infections, which give abilities at a cost of pain or fatigue, trauma, savantism. Not sure what that is. New chronic diseases like carcinoma, asthma, hearing loss. New fire foam popper provides a way to combat fire besides punching it, which is pretty neat. Character records, which keep stats on which character, like number of kills, injuries, surgeries. Okay, that's cool. So we can look at kill counts and stuff like that. Extreme desert biome, which seems cool. We might play around with it. I'm hesitant a little bit. Colonists and relationships can share beds. That's cool. New double bed to accommodate that. New flat screen and mega screen TVs. Colonists can now visit sick people in bed to cheer them up. That's good. Sick people in bed can now watch TV. That's also good, just to provide a little bit of joy for them while they wait out their illnesses. Building damage overlays. Now, I don't know what that is, and there's no real description of that. Now, here's something that I'm interested to see how it's going to work out. I really liked the old system, but the new system is that the days are now twice as long as before, with the years being half as many days, which means that the year is exactly as long as it was in actual gameplay time, but it's divided into a smaller number of longer days. So that'll be interesting. Not sure how it's going to play out. And secondly, the year is now split into seasons instead of months. Now, I don't think I like that. Now, it could be kind of cool, considering that it is a different planet than Earth, so that you would have different season lengths, I guess. But I kind of liked the month system. I mean, I feel like even if we went to another planet right now, we would still keep the same months. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Interesting. Well, we'll see how it works out. We've got animal kibble, deep rooms stay cool in the heat, richer tale recording and better art descriptions, so that's good. Hundreds of balance improvements, optimizations, tweaks, and fixes. So really excited to get into this. That's all the update. A lot going on here. This is one of the biggest updates that's been put out for, I don't know, since like Alpha 7 or something like that. So really excited to get into it. So let's get into creating a world. Also, you'll notice that we have a cursor now, which is really cool. I played around with a lot of the settings and stuff in prior recordings and wasn't ever able to get the cursor, so I don't know if that's something that's been optimized and fixed, or if I just was hitting the wrong buttons and trying to do the wrong stuff. Let's go ahead and go largest. Let's go with Onzo. And we'll generate the world. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. So I'm guessing this is the... No, those are arid shrublands. I'm curious to see where the extreme desert is. We've got the desert. Is this extreme desert? No. More shrublands. Which maybe we'll play in the shrublands. Actually, I've never tried playing in the shrublands before. Growing year-round. What's the elevation here? 443. We want to look something closer to 1,000. Limestone, slate, marble. Now, I also like that the stone type here changes for every single square. It used to be that if you moved along if you were going in a straight line here, like this, they would all be the same stone type, which was kind of weird. So this is a nice fix. We've got a little colony here. Let's see, how many of these do we have? Is there a way to elevation? Read. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What looks like 4 maybe? No, that's not 1. 5? So 5 different other colonies out here. Let's go back to full. And maybe we should just go with regular. Or we should go with the air troublings. I've never played the air troublings, so let's go ahead and try that. Let's look for something with a high elevation, so let's pop that back in elevation mode and do something around here or here. Okay. Full. Might find something here. Ooh. Granite, marble, sandstone, marble slate, limestone, granite, marble, slate and sandstone, granite, slate, marble. Yep, those are my 3 favorites. Got year-round growing, elevation 963. Let's do it. Save and finish. Formal hot primus. Let's go ahead and go to new colony. We'll do extreme, Randy random as always. Go next. There's our I hope this actually works. Shoot. I guess we're not going to be playing that anymore anyways. That's the system from the Hardcore SK Mod Pack game playthrough here. So let's go ahead and select Formal Hot Primus, the one that we just created. And we're going to go down here. What was it, this one? Over here somewhere? Granite, slate, marble, mountainous, air troublings. Hopefully there's trees here. I actually didn't even think about that. We might have to plant them. Let's go into advanced. We'll do Ludionocris. As always, I think we can handle it. And select site. Health, bad back, relations, no relationships currently. You're 82 years old. Let's go with somebody slightly younger. I like that it tells you all the health stuff here. That's fantastic. That's really, really good. You, ninja assassin, can't cook and can't grow, but you can do everything else and you're interested in a lot of these other things. Let's keep you for now. Cooking, medicine, heat tolerant, chemical fascination, can't research or do art. Got a little bit of a scratch on your torso, but actually this is a pretty good person to complements this person very nicely. Now we just need somebody that's interested in mining and growing. Dislikes men. Too smart, green thumb, optimist. Oh, I like you. You can't really shoot, but you can do mining and growing. Chemical fascination, careful shooter. I really like this. Yeah, I think we're good. That was pretty quick. You're holy shnikes, 671 years old. In terms of biological age. Or, no, that's chronological age. 1 season, 10 days. I wonder how long each season is. Let's go ahead and name these people. We'll go into... look at our subscriber list. Let's go with... we've got... Isis, lady. Now remember, Isis is actually a god of fertility in Egyptian mythology. So it's not actually just the nasty little organization Islamic fanatics down in the Middle East. It's actually a really nice name. And so we'll actually name you Isis. You will be, let's see. It's hard to tell if my subscribers are male or female sometimes. I definitely have a lot more male subscribers than female subscribers, unfortunately. I think this is a gal. If not, then I apologize. Jordan Lee, and you'll just be Lee. And you will be one of the many male subscribers that I have. Let's go with, I like this name up here. Piotr, oh, whoops. Piotr Skrent. So you'll be Piotr. Cool. So you all have some health issues, but it's not really a big deal. Cool, let's get started. Start. And I think this is where I'm gonna end the episode. So we went through everything, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll talk to you soon and see you in the next episode where we're gonna get into gameplay. See you soon, bye.